Welcome back to the Waupun Community Center for the second period of Waupun Warriors versus Kenosha Thunder. Waupun leads 4-0. There's 2 minutes left here in the intermission. Waupun has scored. Their first goal was at 9:55. Tyler Flagner from Malachi and Carson Schramm. Flagner with a beautiful shot right over the top of the blocker. At 8:56, Baron Buckles drives one right through the 5-hole. And then at 7:07 on a power play goal, Carson Schramm, after a nice shot towards the net by Colin Holtz, Schramm right there to take and drive it right into the corner of the net. And then at 2:41, Jared Buckles makes a poke check away and is able to sneak it through the 5-hole of the goalie. And there is their scoring summary. Waupun will start on with a power play with 1:39 remaining in that power play. Waupun, for sectional seeding, has received the 4 seed, which means that we will have a home game. It's very strange to me that we ended up with a 4 seed. But when you start to think about it, USM was only got really 1 loss in the state. Actually, I take that back. I think they have 2. Although they went to overtime today with Sun Prairie and snuck out an overtime win 3-2 against Sun Prairie. Is the number 1 seed, 2 seed, team that beat us in overtime at home, where the Badgerland Conference Tournament did not take that into consideration. And they ended up with a 2nd seed, that's Springs. So I thought, well, we finished right there behind them, that we should have been the 3 seed and had another shot at them. Unfortunately, that's not what happened. Arrowhead was able to argue that they beat us 2-1 in overtime, head-to-head, and therefore they got the 3 seed. Although I think that we had a better record, we've done a better showing, a tougher, I don't know if we had a tougher conference, but we've done a much better job against the common opponents when I was looking at them, and that overtime loss came back to hurt us. Your Warriors have now hit the ice. And then Waupun is the 4 seed. We will play at home against number 5, Homestead. Homestead is a very tough team as well. I believe that their record is 14-8. They just lost a close one last night. Went and watched them play against Waukesha. Last time we had Homestead here, we were down 2 years ago. They do have an offensive juggernaut. 3 of their players are in the top 10 in the state as far as points. So it's going to make it an interesting contest as we face them here at home. As we get ready now to drop the puck for the 2nd period, Jared Buckles with Barron and Carter Schramm. Jarrett wins it, gives it all the way back to Cole Camphouse. Camphouse to Leafy. Leafy sets it up behind the net, gives it out to Baron Buckles. Buckles goes cross ice to Carter Schramm. Schramm has it and he gives it to Cole Camphouse. Camphouse now takes it through the neutral zone and is able to take it past the blue line. Sets up down below the circle, now behind the net. Goes all the way into the corner to Jarrett. Jarrett takes it, fires it towards the center, and it's poked back into the neutral zone. Griffin Leafy with it on his stick. Goes to Cole Camphouse. Camphouse turns and goes with speed through the center. Fire towards the net, and LaForge freezes it. 56 seconds left on the power play for Waupun. No shot. Well, that'll count as a shot. Leaving the same penalty or power play out there. Jarrett in at center with Barron and Carter Schramm. Jarrett wins it out to Leafy. Leafy has it looking to set. Goes out wide. In the slot is Campos all the way over to Leafy. Leafy has it, walks in, fires it towards the net, and it's a blocker save all the way out to Cole Campos. Campos puts it on his stick with 38 seconds left, gives it back to Leafy. Leafy looks back to Campos. Campos fires it off of there, and there it is into the net for Carter Schramm. 2 rebounds. Schramm at 15:51 scores the second goal. Sorry, 5th goal. Power play goal. I'm not sure if that's going to go Schramm from Campos. That's what I think it should be. Nice work by the power play unit there. Kenosha only has 76% penalty kill on the season. Malachi Buckles. They give it to Griffin Leafy on the secondary. Fired at the net. Carter Fleitner drives it all the way in, takes a nice shot. Glove save by LaForge. Carter Fleitner again steps up on his stick into the slot to Tyler Fleitner. Fleitner drives it and right towards the net, and it's tied up in front. Malachi Buckles battling. Fleitner with a nice drive. 15:32 left in the second period. One more goal and we have a running clock. Tyler Fleitner. Nice job by Captain Carson Schramm to battle in there and keep it into the zone. Malachi gives it to Fleitner, back to Malachi. Back into the corner for Fleitner. Carter Fleitner has it, fires it towards the net, and it's just chipped. Carson Schramm back to Malachi, loses it. And now Tyler Fleitner gives chase. Kenosha on their stick, tries to clear it out. Fleitner has it, tries to drive it back in. Gives it to the center, Malachi. Loses it, but Carter Fleitner has it on his stick in the neutral zone. Now drives it all the way into the zone. Looking, sets it up behind the net. Centers it, and there is Carson Schramm with an opportunity, but Fleitner pulls it, and then Colin Holtz comes in to pick it up off the bench. Schramm to Holtz. Oh, Holtz tries to pull the trigger, it's still at his feet. Good work. Dumps it back into, is that Tyler Fleitner? It is. Fleitner comes into the slot, misses it. Now Cam Beek has it. Fleitner chips it back. Kenosha. Carson Schramm pushes in. Cam Beek rotates back on defense. Here they go to set it up. Now here comes Cam Beek through neutral zone with speed. Gets into the zone, and Brendan Pritchard was offside, but no call. Beek. Over to Pritchard. Nope, that's Barron. Pritchard was down low. Pritchard gives chase, picks it up, dumped into the corner. Barron Buckles with it. Barron held in by Cam. Brandon Pritchard misses it, and now goes out to Dylan Sauer. Sauer decides to reset. He's got Buckles with him. Goes all the way up off the board and gives it to Cam Beek. Takes it into the zone with Beek and Holtz. Now walks around and tries to center it. Oh, and it is there, but missed it. Dylan Sauer has it on his stick. Fires it towards net, and Kenosha gets it out of the zone. Barron chips it back to the board, though. Cam has it. Back out to Brandon Pritchard. He looks, gives it to Barron Buckles, now takes it into the zone. He drives one, and a nice pad save, but there's Cam Beek to have it. Couldn't get that shot in there. Drives Lemonez coming off of the bench. It's good to see some of our players getting some playing time. Dylan just gets tackled, and there's going to be a penalty that's called. Lemonez has it, and Jarrett, and before Sauer can get to the bench, a penalty is called at 13:09. That is one of the things that the Warriors need to work on better. Taking advantage of that extra attacker when Sauer gets to the bench. Holding and Giapetro. Jared in at center. loses it, but Carter comes in to give support. He chips it out to Leafy. Leafy has it, gives it all the way back over to Camp House. Leafy at the point. Carter Schramm picks it up, gives it back behind the net. Centers it, Lemoness, and just tries to drive it back in there. I think that was Jarrett tries to drive it. A little bit of scuffle, and now Lemonez ends up going to the box. They're taking them both. Roughing for both. 12:52 coincidentals. That's Waupun's first penalty. Carter wins it over to Barron. Over to Cole Camphouse. Over to Leafy. Leafy tries to walk it in. Camphouse goes to the point. Switches it, gives it to Leafy. Leafy should be looking across. Fires it, and it's glove saved by LaForge. Jared Buckles was wide open over on the opposite dot. It's good practice for Waupun to make sure that they stay out of the box. Kenosha is going to be very frustrated. 12:37, 1:28 left on the power play. Colin Holtz with Brandon Pritchard and Cam Beek. Beek has it. Loses it to the captain for Kenosha, who ices it. Sauer goes to play it in the corner. Gets it to Flagner. Flagner comes around with speed, goes to set up, and does a center ice breakout by himself and takes it. He's got it off to this edge. Gives it to Cam Beek. Beek does an escape move. Plays it up at the top of the point. Over to Flagner. Flagner gives it to Colin Holtz. Holtz has it. Schramm all the way across to Carter Flagner. Drives it towards the net. Carson wasn't ready for that. Carter did a nice job of hammering it there. Chips it over the net with a saucer pass. Cam Beek goes to set up. Does an escape move, now comes through the center. Sets it up. Carter Flagner fires it to the net. If he would have put that down on the ice, Brandon Pritchard would have been right there. 11:38 in the second period, 29 seconds left on the penalty, on the power play for Waupun. Tyler Flagner in at center. I'm not sure what the official's calling. Not exactly sure what that conversation was, but something. Tyler Flagner in at center, wins it to Malachi. Malachi goes all the way across and turns it over. Dylan Sauer has it on his stick, 20 seconds left. Looks, comes out of behind the net, tries to skate up with speed, chips it over to Barron, who then chips it back to Kenosha. And now Barron has it back on his stick, off of the board, gives chase. And now here comes Barron with Tyler Flagner. Oh, and Flagner is unable to get a stick on it, loses it, an edge, and ends up right in the net. First time the nets come off at that end. 11:09 left in the second period. Both teams are at full strength. Still in the box, the two gentlemen from Roughing. Carter Schramm in at center. Wins it back to Griffin Leafy. Leafy has it, goes all the way across to Cole Camphouse. Camphouse has it, he takes it into the zone, and it's an offside call. I think it was Jarrett came in offsides. .11:03 left in the second period. Schramm, Jarrett Buckles, Brandon Pritchard with Leafy and Cole Camphouse. Camphouse knocks it down as it comes into the zone. Leafy has it. Leafy goes all the way across ice. Off of fires one in at net. Sauer puts it into the corner. Leafy gives chase. He has it, but here's a two-person forecheck from Kenosha. Leafy takes it right away from him. Now he's got center ice. He's got room. He's going to skate it himself. Takes it in. Takes it all the way around the net into the corner. Gives it to Jarrett Buckles, who loses it off of his stick. Kenosha tries to chip it out and does, and Leafy backs it out. Dumps it back in. Waupun's going for a change. Brandon Pritchard gives chase. Kenosha tried to sneak one out, and now Colin Holtz comes in and he's got it on his stick, and now he's going to take and move in. Does a nice job, but there's Jarrett. He fires, and that's off of the pads. Cam Beek dumps it back into the corner. Colin Holtz picks it up. Avoids the check. Caleb Baxter giving support. Baxter goes to knock. I have to get my roster out for number 42, and it is cleared off of the board. Carter Flegner now picks it up. He gives it down the center, and there goes Colin with Caleb Baxter, and Colin tries to bring it across. Nice job by the defense who was trailing. Holtz over to Baxter. Baxter, oh, into the glove. Perfect opportunity, nice patience. Just hit right into the glove. Beek has it in the corner. Walks all the way through the slot. Then he fires out just wide. He's got that nice, beautiful shot there. Carson Schramm holds it in. Flegner back, or no, Baxter with another one. Pulls the trigger and misses again. Cam Beek fed him beautifully on the back door. Baxter fires it over the top of the net. Comes out of the zone. 9:01 left in the second period. Waupun leads 5-0. Malachi in at center. Tyler Flegner and Braden Van de Zan. With Baron Buckles and Cole Camphouse. Oh, Dylan Sauer is the other defenseman. Won by Malachi. Baron then chips it. And now Kenosha comes. Dylan walks around Sauer. A nice job by Braden Van de Zan on the back check. And now Waupun has their first penalty. Tyler Flegner, penalty kill with Cole Camphouse and Braden Van de Zan. Kneeing on Sauer, hammered all the way down. Kenosha comes into the zone. Walks in, Sauer with a nice stick save, is able to bulk it away. Waupun clears. Sauer did a nice job of knocking that puck away as he was walking in. Now Cole Camphouse has it. He takes it on the attack with Jarrett. Jarrett, oh, off of his stick. Gives it back to Camphouse. Camphouse walks in, looks, and there's Jarrett, and he fires right into the blocker of LaForge. Camphouse still has it, fires, and in through the arm. Cole Camphouse with a shorthanded goal. Camphouse shorthanded at 7:47. 59 seconds still left on the penalty kill for Waupun. That's the 6th goal. Jarrett Buckles in at center. Carter Flegner. Schramm. And Carter Schramm, I think that is on the far side. It is. Carter gives it to Carson. Carson drives it all the way down. And here comes Jarrett. LaForge plays it. fires, Sauer gloves it, and decides to hold it. Clock is running. This is smart now to make sure that he's get that clock running, get out of here with that 6-goal lead. Shorthanded goal called Camp House from Jared Buckles. Carter Schramm wins it. It gives it to Carter Fligner. Fligner fires it all the way down off of the noggin of number 28 from Kenosha. Tries to drive it in. All the way back. Jared gives pressure. Tries to have him turn it over. And a nice escape move, and both teams are at full strength. Sauer has it. As he comes out of the box, gives it off of the board. Now Carter Schramm has it. He's going to reset. He goes off of the board. Gambeek has it with Colin Holtz. Colin goes to break to the net. He's got it. Oh, back door. He had that back. Beautiful shot. LaForge was out of position. Gambeek has it. Goes through the slot. Right into the shin guards, then picks it back up. Caleb Baxter, Colin Holtz, out to Fligner. Fligner fires wide. Pad save by LaForge. Well, not a save, but he's got it out of it. Baron Buckles now steps up. He's playing defense. And into the wall. Out of play. 6 minutes left. In the second period, the clock has stopped this time because it went out of play. As soon as it drops, we should have a running clock again. Malachi Buckles in at center. And gets tossed, and now Braden Van de Zand comes in. Tyler Fligner, Baron Buckles, and I think that's Aaron Scouten. Or no, Dylan Sauer is still on the ice. Braden Van de Zand has it in the slot. Tries to dump it back towards the net. Malachi pokes it forward. Barron fires it. A bad hop. Tyler Fligner picks it up. Into the corner. Looks to set. Does a nice job of moving it. Gets knocked off the puck. Grabs it again. Goes to Dylan Sauer. Sauer fires wide. Barron fires it. And there's Malachi for rebound. Nice save by LaForge. Barron again goes down low to Malachi. Malachi has it. Centers, nobody there. Tyler Fligner gives chase. Kenosha tries to chip it out. Tyler Fligner gets it on his stick. Tries to drive it into the boards and loses it. Now fires it towards the net just wide. Baron Buckles is there. He fires it towards the net. And there is Braden Van de Zand with an opportunity and misses it. Barron picks it back up. Waupun is doing a great job of putting all kinds of pressure. Malachi gets leveled. No penalty called. Dylan Sauer now has it on his stick. He's got a change on Kenosha, and he's got all kinds of open ice, and here he comes. Waupun has, and it's considered offsides after Sauer takes a shot wide of the net. 4:25 left on the clock, and it's running. Down to 4:05. Jared Buckles in its center. Carter Schramm and Loden Lemonez on the ice. Lemonez dumps it into the corner. Gives chase. Tries to knock him off of the puck. Leafy fires it off of the stick of number 3. O'Brien, I believe that is. Jared gives chase. Picks it up. Tries to kick it to Lemonez. Lemonez tries to center it. Nobody there. Now here comes Kenosha on a rush. Tries to chip it past Camp House. Camp House turns his hips well and takes it. Goes behind the net. Changes directions with it. Gives it to Leafy. Leafy has it off of the board. To Schramm. Schramm over to Lemonez. Lemonez takes it into the zone. He's got Buckles. There's Griffin Leafy walking with him. And he fires. Oh, and just off of the blocker. Jarrett there. Loses his stick. Lemonez. Schramm. Leafy. Camp House steps up, misses with a check from Kenosha. Jared has it, centers it. Loden Lemonez right there in the center. No stick on it now. It goes out to Gambeek. Beek walks in there. Off of the stick, here's Leafy. Leafy fires, and it's saved by LaForge. 2:50 left on the clock, and it's running. as your Warriors have a 6-0 lead. .235 left in the second period. The official's over there talking to Kenosha. I'm not sure what he's talking to them about. Actually, they're asking the trainer to do something. Trainer go grab some stuff. Not sure exactly what's going on, but the clock was running down to 2 minutes. Schramm to Beek. Baxter comes outbound, and Colin Holtz with a shot right into the belly of LaForge. Right idea, tried to get it over the glove of the tall goalie. Clock is running. Colin Holtz, Cam Beek. Holtz pumps it forward and then knocks him off of the puck, has it. Caleb Baxter set there with Holtz and Beek. Schramm has it all the way over to Carter Fleigner. Fleigner has it, takes it into the corner. Both Baxter and Holtz back into deep defense. Cam Beek has it, walks into the slot, high slot, fires, tipped by Cole. Colin Holtz holds it in. Baxter gives chase. Oh, nice job by Fleigner to pull that down. Oh, they call offsides. I don't think that it came out of the zone. I thought Carter Fleigner had a beautiful glove on it. 50 seconds left in the period. Malachi, Braden Van Zandt, and Tyler Fleigner with Barron and Dylan Sauer. Malachi gives chase, beats Kenosha to the corner, turns right into another Kenosha player, then walks away from him. Comes around behind the net. He's got Barron. Barron picks it on his stick, fires it towards the net, and there's Tyler Fleigner with an opportunity, and he misses. Clock is running. Waupun has had some beautiful chances here to try and put a couple more goals in the net. It's coming all the way out of the zone, claiming that Tyler knocked it off. And the clock is going to run out. .26 saves for LaForge in the period. 2 for Sauer. And we go now to the third period. Waupun leads 6-0. I'll get that up on the scoreboard so that you'll be able to see that. And we'll be back for the third.